Hello, and welcome back to another episode of White Album 2 Fan Club Radio. We are reading through episode 83. So, where we last left off in part 2, we had the voice actor of Setsuna's father talking about different ways if he were Haruki, he could manage to dodge Setsuna's kisses. He's given a list of 3 options, and right now he's choosing one that's called the Exile Dodge. Let's see how it goes. Just as Setsuna moves in, Takeya and Chiaki pop out from inside the cleaning bins. All right! At the front of the line, Mogami-san spins around. Behind him, Takeya spins around. And behind Takeya, Chikashi spins around. All 3 of them spin around and around. Setsuna aims with her lips and makes the hit. Setsuna wins! Setsuna's the winner! Then that would be a choo-choo train. Oh, that's cute because choo in Japanese is like a little kiss, like choo. So, choo-choo train. That's right. Exactly. Like that. Nice one. See? It was pretty useless though, since you were at the front of the line. Right? Apparently so. It's a pretty slow move. You wouldn't want everyone to see it. That's right. There's no escaping this. And if she hits someone else, that could cause its own problems. That could cause problems. Oh, like getting beaten up by Io. So who sent these? Option 1 came from Amazonas-san. 2 came from Hey Fever Zed-san. And 3 came from Komeokure-san. Also, for the Playboy dodge, as Setsuna draws near, you say, hey, you know, I've got lots of other kittens too. In fact, you're number 50 exactly. What would you like as your prize? Maybe a kiss? And Setsuna's lips make the hit. Setsuna wins. What? No, Setsuna wouldn't kiss him after that. That's so rude. Alright, I can see that one. Alright. What? No. And for number 3, the fake dodge. Just as Setsuna closes her eyes, you stick cod roe all over your lips as defense. Setsuna's lips hit, but what they hit is cod roe. Mogami wins. Oh, there was one winning option. Ah, I see. You could have won with that one. You could have. But, with a name like Exile Dodge, you were all but telling me to pick that one. That's barely a quiz. That's true. I would go with Exile out of these 3 options. Yes, I would always pick that one. Also pick that one. Right? Well, whatever the outcome, I don't know. That's good. The cod roe dodge. You get to eat cod roe afterward. Ugh, yeah, but like, you don't want to kiss someone while you've got roe on your lips. It's disgusting. You do. I don't know. Mogami could you win with this? He could win. Yes, I guess. You would win, and Setsuna ends up crazy about cod roe. Yes, exactly. But as of rounds 1 and 2, you've already been kissed. ABK, already been kissed. That's right. It's already a done deal. Yes. This isn't something you dodge anyway. I mean, you don't dodge this. Really? So you're never able to dodge? Listen, you do it rugby style. Just jump right out in front, hit before you get hit. That's what I think. Do it yourself. Make the move yourself. And that is the difference between Setsuna's dad and Haruki. Haruki is so reluctant for everything. Yes, with something like this, moving forward is better than stepping back. Huh. They say something like that in Fighting Spirit, right? Yeah, they do. Really? So, Mogami. But after all, there's no option to dodge her. So if someone confesses to you, you have to accept it? You can't turn it down? Well, okay. First of all, I would have to get into a situation like that. Oh-ho. Yes, that's it. You're weaker than I thought against love story attacks. You couldn't dodge. Right. Man, I wish I were popular. I want to be popular. No, you don't. What kind of lead up is no, you don't? I want to be popular. Yes. All right. All right. That's it. Battle's over. All right. I feel like with the being popular, like it does come with its share of troubles, and Kazusa and Setsuna right there are just like, oh yeah, there's some things about this. It's not the best, being like super recognized and super sought after is not always great. This has been our special project, The Ultimate Battle, the Dodge 1 Grand Prix. White Album 2, Fanclub Radio. Yasashi Uso plays in the background. The time has come for the ending of our program, White Album 2, Fanclub Radio. Now, we have some announcements from Aquaplus. The song you are currently hearing is the Setsuna version of Gentle Lies. You can find it, together with the Setsuna version of Koi no Yona, on the TV Anime Vocal Collection CD, out now. Please, enjoy the CD for yourself. Volume 4 of the TV Anime Blu-ray set is also now available. And now, we have an announcement from Mogami-san. Oh, an announcement? Yes. I like video games. What? Don't you have anything to announce? Oh, well, let me think. Oh, right. Yes, what is it? All right. On April 5th, next month, on Tokyo MX and BS, and I think Disney Channel XD on April 6th. Pac World. The Pac-Man. Pac-Man. 3D CG animated show. Wow. We'll start. Yes, I will be playing the role of Betrayus, the evil overlord. Betrayus! What an amazing name for a bad guy. Who is basically like a very noisy beard. Makes sense to me. Yes, like a beard who's just been made a little bit noisier. Okay. You're playing that role. Yes. I've been screaming so much during every recording session that my head hurts. Right? You're working hard. You must be bursting some capillaries. Yes, I think at some point, I'd like to see what would happen if we got our heads scanned. That's scary. Voice actors and actresses, they're doing too much. Like, yes, exactly. After we've been talking a ton? Not everyone pushes themselves to their limits in their daily life. Right, they don't. Right. I think, but in our line of work, it happens. Yeah, right. Which could cause us to get a lot of headaches. Right? Yes. What's the deal with that, I wonder? Good question. I've thought about it before, that it might be an oxygen shortage. Oh, maybe we don't get enough oxygen. The studios are pretty small. No, I agree with that. Sometimes when I'm talking way too much or reading too much, I kind of feel like I need to get breaths, but I can't quite get enough of them. So I could see headaches coming on because of that. Yeah, right. They're not all that big, right? Anyway, it should be very interesting. Yeah. And I've put a lot of hard work into it, so please watch it, if you would. All right, what else? All right. Oh, games I like. Right now, I'm playing Dark Souls 2. Also, Final Fantasy 14. You're involved in all sorts of things. Yeah. When I'm in transit, I play Chain Chronicle. I mean, being a gamer, it doesn't feel like you're involved in a lot of different things. It's just, I'm playing these games right now. Wow. At the arcade, I play Sengoku Taisen and Lord of Vermilion. That's a lot. Sheesh, gaming is all I do. Sounds like it. Every spare moment, I'm gaming. I don't hear a lot of romantic rumors about you. Oh, Leave me alone. I want to mess around. All right, there. I want to mess around. He wants to mess around. Important announcement. I want to mess around. Mogami wants to mess around. Don't we all? Just play games all day. Yes, we are currently accepting applications for people who will mess around with him. So, what kind of person do you like? What kind? I don't think we've ever really talked about that before. Yeah. Oh, really? We didn't get along that well for our 4 terms. It wasn't that bad. Anyway, yes, my type? Yeah. What type do you like? Well, with my personality, I guess I like someone who can match my pace well. Uh-huh. Really? So, would you like someone like Kazusa? Oh, it's cute. Setsuna's dad likes Kazusa. Kazusa. She's very earnest, right? Then you like earnest people? Well, I guess I do. I do, but basically I like someone who matches me well. For some reason, I genuinely have this image of a pushover. Yeah, right? Okay, well, in that case, Setsuna is earnest too, right? If it comes to strength of will, just from a glance, Setsuna. Setsuna is stronger. Aw, that's true, because although Kazusa is seen as like this stronger person, just because she's not happy-go-lucky all the time, she's always frowning or angry, Setsuna just continued to try really, really hard all that time, so she is pretty strong. Her spirit, it may be murky, but it's deep. Very deep. Yeah. Oh, so you want a deep romance. Ah. Yeah, I want something deep. I want a deep romance. Oh, but when I was in high school. Yes. I was in the archery club. Oh, you did archery. That could make you popular. Yes, though I might not look it. Between guys and girls, there are definitely more girls. Yep, that's also true in high schools these days as of 2021. Still more girls in archery than guys. Yeah, okay. Anyway, the archery club, generally, since there could be arrows flying around if you're careless, they're at a corner of the school building. Right? Yeah. Which means that right next to the archery practice grounds, you're off the campus. Yes. And my high school was out in the country, so outside the campus was just open fields, farms, and rivers. Uh-huh. Ah, okay. One day, when I was in high school, a girl and I, we skipped out on practice. Uh-huh. And started walking home. Uh-huh. Right? And just as we turned a corner on the school road, our advisor's car came zooming in and caught us right there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Now, our school's archery club was pretty strong. Uh-huh. So every day we had practice and morning training. So the next day there was this spot out back that we called the Talking Bridge. The Talking Bridge? The Talking Bridge. That sounds cute. It was a stone bridge, maybe 5 meters, over an irrigation ditch, like you see out in the country. You do. Right. So I was called out there, and she said, "Hey, what were you trying to pull yesterday?" Oh no. Oh, this is scary. And so my romance ended. Why would that end it? You're like skipping school together. You're partners in crime. Had things been going in a good direction up to that point? I mean, we were leaving together. That's where we were at. And just right then, the advisor had to show up. Right? Oh, man. And spotted us. Stuff like that happened. Wow. The Talking Bridge. The Talking Bridge made my hair stand on end. Wow. No kidding. That's interesting, though. Stuff like that happening at school. It happens. It happens. Wow. Man. Yes. What a perfect timing to get caught. Spotted. Ah. If you hadn't been seen, maybe things would have kept going. Maybe things would have progressed further. You know, I figure skipping out on club practice was a thing. Yeah, I see. You were involved in a very serious club. I did other stuff too. Not like this, not like White Album. What? Uh-huh. But I was the chairman of the school festival committee. Ooh, that is a big responsibility. The school festivals in Japan are super intense. It takes months of setting up and planning and construction, and being in charge of all that's a lot. But that seems like it could have given you some popularity. No, it didn't. Even that wasn't enough. No, I mean... Oh, you didn't end up like Haruki-kun. Right. All I remember about the school festival was when everyone was gathered at the end and cheering. Yes, yes. We put on Linda Linda and Train Train, and everyone got into it. Okay. Well, there's no denying that. Reality never quite matches your ideal. Things don't work out like in games. Yes, exactly. That's why I flee to games. Games are packed with wonderful and romantic opportunities. Ah, I get it. It's true, it's true. Yes. Nicely tied together. Well done. Now, Mogami-san, do you have a message for all our members? Let's get more popular together. Let's live more vigorously. Yes. Thank you. How was that? That was good. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm glad you were able to come hang out with us. Yes. Since your schedule has so many regular appointments, right? Appearances on radio and such. Voice actors are so busy. Yes, yes. And we managed to get everything to mesh nicely, right? Yes, I was destined to come here. I'm glad. Thank you. We got to talk. We classmates were finally able to have a real, proper conversation. Seriously, I feel like our connection finally deepened a bit. All right. We at the show will be looking forward to mail from all our members. The mail address is wa2@onsen.ag. wa2@onsen.ag. And you can also send it to us from the show's mail submission form. Feel free to shoot us material for segments, questions for us, or whatever you like. Yes. Also, here in an announcement from the program, after broadcasting since August of last year, White Album 2 Fanclub Radio will be suspending its activities at the end of April. Aww, that's so sad. Yeah, the announcement of the end of it. But it was so much fun. Yes, it's a shame. Yeah. So, throughout that entire month, we will have Takahiro Mizushima-san as a guest to talk long and hard and passionately about each route in the game. All right. Will you come? Maybe. I know I just said my schedule didn't allow it, but will you? Right. Yes, you could talk. Aw, they're friends now. He wants to come hang out. I could do some talking myself. I could talk. Yeah. Please mail us any scenes from IC, CC, Coda, and the Infidelity and Sworn Enemies routes that you would like Daichu-san to talk about. If you write what part or route you're discussing at the beginning of the message, they'll be much easier to sort. The staff will weep with joy. We look forward to your passionate messages. That's wild that you get to read all of this, right? But seriously, when we ask for people's thoughts and impressions, we get a lot of extremely passionate messages. Yes, we do, which is wonderful. Yes, right. Yes, I think so. So if they're written in a way that's a bit easier to understand, right? Yes, it makes things easier for us too. We want to read as many as we can. Saying we're suspending our activities makes it feel kind of like a band. Yes. It's a pause. Oh, I wish it was a pause. You know, it's something like Mr. Children. Yes, yes. We could start back up again at some point. A few years down the line. As a legend, say. Yeah. After you stop, you become a legend, and then you make a comeback. That's the pattern. Maybe so. Let's aim for that. Good idea. Yes. And we're going to have Daichi-san here, so go ahead and send us lots and lots of mail. Please do. We've got 4 consecutive weeks. Yes, very exciting. It should be an exciting month. All right, this brings an end to our fan club meeting for the day. We are Madoka Yonezawa, Hitome Nabatame, and Suguo Mogami. Thank you, everyone. This program is sponsored by Aquaplus. So, that brings us to the end of this episode, and we're about to jump into the final episodes of the radio show, as they mentioned, which is really too bad. They actually did get a renewal certificate for it. They got approved for it, but we haven't heard anything for about 2 years after that approval, so fingers crossed, but let's not hold our breath. In any case, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the White Album 2 Fan Club Radio Show, and I'll be back to you with more Fan Club Radio in the future. Until then, hope you take care. See you.